Hi guys, it's me, it's Tiffany. I am here today on January the 1st and wanting to share something with you that I feel is appropriate now for many people moving into the new year. I am no stranger to struggles with addiction. I spent many years of my life in the cycles of addiction, relapse, and then just trying to claw myself out of that hole again. And I always remember New Year's Day being one of those days where it all just sort of hits you in the face. All of the holiday celebrations and being off work and being in situations where alcohol is flowing, and it's really easy to fall into a trap or fall into a habit of just excess. And there was a time when I realized that my drinking was completely out of control and that I really needed to do something about that. And I decided in that moment that it was very important for me to join a group and have support from other people, because I realized that I could not do it alone any longer. And it was not fair for me to not seek some sort of professional help instead of projecting it all on my family. When that happened, I did end up moving into a period of sobriety, and then very shortly after fell into relapse, and then very shortly after decided that that wasn't good either and tried again and again and again until now here I am living in joyful, somewhat sobriety, because I am able to take it or leave it. But the fact is that I don't really want alcohol to be a part of my life. And so just because I am able doesn't mean that I want to. So I am able to have a drink here or there, but I am very aware that it is possible for it to be a slippery slope, and you never know when it is going to catch up with you. I know for myself that it is not appropriate for me to drink alcohol if I'm planning it. If my mind is thinking, oh, I'm going to plan this, then I have to be very wary. And I also know that when I am choosing to drink alcohol because I'm escaping, or I do not want to be present in my life, or present for the emotions that I'm feeling. So if I'm feeling angry and then suddenly I decide maybe I should have a drink, that I know it's a trigger in my brain to say, no, this is the exact time that you should not be having a drink at all. So it has taken me very long time and many relapses to get to where I am. But what I wanted to share with you today is something that I wrote very early on in my sobriety that really explained what alcohol meant to me. And I feel as though it'll resonate with a lot of people. And I want to share it with you just so that you can have hope that if you are struggling, or if it is something that you've been considering, or something that you've been more aware of as of late, that maybe the use of alcohol has not been treating you the way that you want, or it has somehow shifted and changed, and that your use of alcohol has maybe turned into abuse or some sort of dependence, that there is hope for you. There is definitely hope for you. Okay, so I call this a letter to my lover. To my first love, I know what you are thinking. I can feel it deep inside me. I hear you every time I have a bad day. I hear you every time I am angry. I hear you every time I struggle with making the right choice. I hear you every time I want to have fun, every time I think I've failed at life, that I am not good enough, or I'm a terrible mother. I hear you when my friends are calling. I hear you when summer is heavy in the air, and I hear you most when no one is around. You are whispering in my ear, straight to my soul, that I will never be anything without you, that you will always be there for me, that I can never leave you, that in times when life seems difficult, it will be even harder without you, that through all these years, our love affair is something special. You have held me up, made me lovable, and allowed me to truly be me. It has taken a long time for me to realize something very important. My life does not need to revolve around you. You do not need to be my son. And the less power I give you, the stronger I get. I am an amazing woman that deserves to be loved, that gives with all of her heart and shines with a light from within me that is not you, that was never you, even though you made me feel like it was. I thought it was you that gave me strength and made me shine, but little did I know it was me all along. So here we are 20 years later, too many bottles, countless sleepless nights, so many mistakes, words I can never take back, actions that spoke even louder than those words, and so much heartache. I am making the choice to leave you behind, not because I have to, not because I don't love you anymore, but because now I see you for what you really are. I see right through you. I believe in myself more than I ever have. I recognize my value and what it is worth. If only I had trusted in my heart sooner, imagine where I would be. In saying this, I will not allow myself to dwell on those thoughts. Those are just the thoughts you use to draw me right back in. You are an instigator. You are rude and obnoxious, callous and unforgiving. You are fake and insecure. You are unstable. You are relentless. You are an illusion. Now, I choose to accept that all things are possible. They are starting right now, in this very moment. That in fact, you are nothing without me. I will remind you gently each and every time you try to seduce me that there is no place for you in my life anymore. You do not belong here. You are no longer invited to the party. Your lies I don't believe anymore. My life is so much better without you, and the best is yet to come. So look out, lover, because change is here. And with the love I deserve, I will know all of this to be true. Love, Tiffany. So as you can see, that still affects me every single time I read it. I will never forget the moments that I believed all of those things to be true. And I believed that my addiction was who I was. I believed that part of me was me. And now I know that I am so much more than that. I'm so much more. And I am able to rise above anything and everything that is put in my way. And I believe the same things for you. If you need anyone to be there for you, to hear your words, to hold you up, to help you see how brightly you shine, you message me anytime. I love you truly with all of my heart. You can do it. I believe in you. Ciao for now.